Hello. Welcome back to Beholdle, everyone's favourite 3.5e D&D monster guessing game. We have a win streak, so we really want to win today and get us back up to that golden 2 if we're ever going to reach 3, which will happen eventually. It's bound to happen eventually. If you don't know how this works, we're guessing monsters from the 3.5e monster database. We're looking at their stats. Well, not their stats, their criteria to try and figure out what we're dealing with, what monster we're dealing with, and that's a lot of red to start with, and that little bit of yellow on extra plane and water, which I kind of hate now. But having said that, this is a interesting entry because we're in the MM1. We're bigger than huge, which is really good info. Bigger than huge is crazy. Not elemental, potentially extraplanar or water. And bigger than huge, like I would lean extraplanar as our first guess. CR is high, it's over 8 at least. And we have no neutralities. So the obvious thing to hit here is a demon. The only problem with hitting a demon is it doesn't give us brilliant subtype information. But we also need to know what's bigger than a huge demon, like a Balor. Is a Balor bigger than huge? I feel like it's the biggest I can think of off the top of my head. It's only large. And we're not extraplanar anyway. Boom. Okay. Well, that changes things. It's higher than CR20, though. In the MM1, it's higher than CR20? So it's got to be a dragon, right? And it's not chaotic evil, so it's lawful good. So it is. Oh my god, is it a metallic dragon? Which metallic is water-based? Gold is fire. Silver's cold. Copper is acid. Brass is fire. Bronze. I don't think any of the dragons. I don't think any of the chromatic. I don't think any of the metallics are water-based. What else is over CR20 in the MM1? I mean, the Tarask, but it's clearly not that. God, I mean, I feel like we have to hit a dragon just to test, but is one of them a water dragon? No, I don't believe any of the standard array of dragons are water. It's lawful good. It's lawful good. Potentially water-based. What? What is it? Lawful good. I'm sure a silver dragon is cold, not water. It's either gargantuan or colossal. Man, that is interesting. That is genuinely super interesting. The water subtype. I don't think any of that shit is MM1. Over CR20 though. God damn it. Where do we even begin? Part of me feels like I have to tap out a dragon just to cross it off. Because, like, realistically, let's think through. I think sometimes it helps just to think through the type options that are available, right? So, it's not going to be a humanoid with it being that big, and it's not going to be a monstrous humanoid either. It's I can't see it being an animal. Magical beast, maybe, but I can't think of anything good that's that big that's a magical beast. Evil, maybe. Like, is there even a Kraken in the MM1? Construct, I can't see it being a construct, not if it's lawful good. Although, no, because the Quarrets are like lawful neutral, surely. Like inevitables aren't good aligned, right? They're high CR though. Is there one that's good aligned? Which of the three in the MM1? The Quarret, the Marat, and the Collier. Maybe. No, in the MM1? No. Maybe it's just the Varicot and the Quarret. Are they even in the MM1? Now I'm questioning myself. Are they even in the MM1? They might be. Maybe it is the Marat, the Collier. I think the Quarret might be in a different MM. I think the Quarret might be in the MM2 or 3. Maybe it is Zellicut, Marat, Collier. Which is the strongest? Zellicut? Okay. Oh, of course, they're extra planar anyway. Okay, so not a construct. Definitely not going to be an ooze. A plant? Is there a fucking CR20 plus plant? Oh, wait. Fuck me. Is it just the Titan? Is the Titan in the MM1? They're not good anyway. Shit. And they're extra planar. I've got to stop picking extra planar things. I'm an idiot. It's got to be a magical beast or a dragon. I don't think there's a giant big enough, especially not water typed. And the water thing is really throwing me off. What lives in the water that is, I mean, it's not a Kraken. It's not a Kraken. There's no way a Kraken is lawful good. What other magical beast lives in the water? MM1. Hey, Thunder. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Isn't this interesting? I hate this. The fuck is this? It was easy. My initial thought was metallic dragon, like straight off the bat, but I'm like, with a water subtype? Unless any of them are dual typed. There's no way a silver is water cold, is it? It's just cold. I'm sure it is. Maybe. The other three metallics are the annoying ones. The brass, copper, bronze. I know one's acid, one's fire. The fuck is the other one? Earth? It's got to be Earth, right? The other one's Earth. Which one's chaotic? Copper? I think. Bronze. Bronze or brass? Wow. Man, I did not know bronze dragons were water typed. That is just like, I mean, whoever looks at beyond sort of gold and silver, really. Like, I knew one of the others was a trickster. Like, I think it's copper that's the trickster. And I know one of them is definitely fire, so maybe that's brass. Or maybe that's copper, I don't know which. But one of them is definitely fire-based, because I know the double up on fire just feels pointless, but it's there, it exists. Man, it was a bronze dragon. A bronze great worm. And to be honest, like, the moment we hit CR20 plus here, my very first thing I said was, it's gotta be a dragon. Like, what else is over CR20 in the MM1? Very little. And it's clearly not the Tarask. Oh, I can't believe it took me so many guesses to get to that. I should have trusted my gut and gone for the dragons earlier. I didn't think the metallics had a water type. Just goes to show you what I know. I take it you got it like second guess then, so as though you start with a dragon every time. Let's have a little look in Discord and see how everyone did. Well, isn't this embarrassing, Thunder? 7 guesses. And you knew it was a dragon from the start. You guessed every dragon. Shadowfang, Celestial Force, Gold, Silver, Bronze. Wow, my dude. That's a journey. That's the thing, you see, you nailed the type, but like I had the subtype to go off, which kind of helped, I guess, in a way. It is the journey that counts. Absolutely, it is all about the journey. Absolutely. I like that you ruled out the Draconomicon and immediately went for another Draconomicon dragon. Like that, knowing that, like, if I'd have ruled out a Draconomicon dragon, the very first thing I'm doing is hitting an MM1 dragon after that. I mean, come on. You thought it was an MOF. I would still have gone like for the book with the most dragons in as my second. Man, that was good. That was very interesting. I enjoyed that one. That was it seemed harder than it was. Man, Orange beat me. Orange got it in 4 guesses. Where did he go? Oh, Elf Drow Priestess to start with. That's an interesting starter. That's wild. Then, he got so lucky though. So lucky. His second guess was a bronze dragon. Come on. That immediately gives him the right subtype, and it's just a matter of getting the age category right. That is some goddamn luck. You thought Fang Dragons were true neutral. Fair. I wouldn't have known off the top of my head. I mean, I know obviously that, like, your chromatics and your metallics, you've got your good and evil dragons in the MM1. Then in the MM2, you've got your gem dragons, which are the neutral on that axis, which is always worth remembering. And then after that, like, I feel like if you were dipping into other dragons, knowing whether they're extra planar or not, or what their environment is, helps, because you've got some obvious dragons that have any underground as environment. You've got some that obviously live in certain planes, like the Chaos Dragons. So I feel like, you've got plenty of clues that will point you towards the right ones. And that was great. Okay, well, that's the end of Beholdle for today. I'm going to head off, do a little bit of adulting. I'll be back in about 2.5 hours to do something with the boys. I don't know what we're doing. We'll decide at the time. So I'll see you then. Thanks for dropping by. See you later. Bye.